Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe, to the channel. How are you all doing today? It was my first day at, in a way, teaching people, teaching children, giving them education from home, because the schools are now officially closed in Holland. It's been since the beginning of this week. And also, it's a bit strange. Normally I would sit in a classroom teaching children what to do, telling them how to do maths and spell words and make letters and stories, etc. and do things with Google presentations, all that kind of stuff. And now I'm just sitting at home behind a laptop at the kitchen table, have my coffee. And we had a conference call, which is really funny. A conference call with kids aged 7 and 8, telling them what they had to do, or what their adventures had been, asking them, how have you been, mate? Well, I did my homework, teacher. Look at this, I've done the maths. Have I done well? Yes, you mate, you've done well, you've done really well. I also made a little bit of spelling, and I've done some reading, and now I can go out, can't I? I've done 2 hours of work. Yes, of course you can go out and play, enjoy the sun, enjoy life, but please take care of yourself. Just make sure you do not get contaminated with coronavirus, and just look after yourselves and your family. And it is strange times indeed for us to be looking this way, for just sitting at home basically while I'm at work. So I'm working from home. It isn't much different to making a video in a way, but it's still strange times ahead. I will keep providing content, however. In World of Tanks Blitz, I will not make content and then show it to the children and tell them, well, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to watch, and then you will get grades. But yeah, it is strange times. So I'm really thankful if you're all here still watching the video, but first and foremost, take care of your health, look after yourselves and your family, and we'll be seeing each other. We'll be meeting each other. You'll be watching the videos. I'll be making the videos. It's going to be all fun, shits and giggles. And we're looking at Daddy Boom over here from the Pervs clan, who is in the Pantera 44 with that auto reload. Oh no! I was going to say you don't want to do that, T44. That was not an exceptional move to make against an auto reloader. I mean, the 44 did alright in the beginning. He moved away. I'm not quite sure if he wasn't able to move away even further, because there was still a light tank roving around. You can see him in the bottom side of the corner, and that AMX 5100 is on a full reload. Yes, he's on a really big, long, full reload, and a auto reloader reloads just a little bit quicker. There he goes. Daddy Boom takes out the AMX 5100. And I've named this video Clutch Much. And upon watching this video, this game in particular, I'm realizing this may not be really clutch. This is something like Clutch Light. Because what Daddy Boom is doing, and especially in the beginning, you just scroll back, ignore what I've said about coronavirus, etc. I think the award-winning move he made was going on the other side of the ridge, just beyond sea cap, look down, looking into the town, and then realizing there's an IS-6 down there. But he was all alone, 1 versus 3 at least, maybe even 1 versus 4. I think it was 1 versus 3. And even though an IS-6 can sustain a lot of shots, it can bounce a lot of shots because it's a Russian tank with a troll, angled, space armor, etc. That tank was gonna go down, no matter what. And Daddy Boom moved away, moved underneath sea cap, cleared the, what was it, the 50T, and then he has just enough health left to take out the Dracula and then this Tiger 2, and he would have been able to maybe sustain 1 more hit, and he's done only 3,000 damage, which is not a lot, but he killed 6 tanks, and if he hadn't been that careful, that observant of the minimap, then he probably would have lost it. In this game, in the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffenträger, we're looking at Sine Nomine, and Sine, he's going to go into the desert with the Borsig, because the Borsig has a big gun. He has the big derpy gun mounted. What you want to do with this one in the beginning is just deal as much damage as possible. And on Desert Sands, 9 out of 10 times, teams split up. You have a lot of maps where teams just ruffle stomp one flank, like on Port Bay, on Yamato Harbor. It seems that most of the teams just bundle up, they go into one side of the map. But 9 out of 10 times on Desert Sands, it seems that the heavies go into Heavy Alley and the big guns go here, the tank destroyers and the medium tanks go here. And then you will want to be in a position where you have cover from the enemy and where you can shoot the enemy tanks as much as possible. And you cannot get a shot in on this tank, which is, what was it, T-44 I think? But you will be able to get one shot in onto this one. Aim at 3090, drives down the hill, but there's a little gap between the hills over there, and boop! Boom! Lowest roll, 615 only, but 2 shots in, 1292 damage dealt, but you can already see what is going to happen down there in the town area. Reds are pushing really aggressively, and he's withholding a shot. He's gonna kill the 30, there we go, that is 3 tanks killed on the red team. But they are evening the scores. VK35021 is going to go down. He is going to get a shot in onto the side of the Motion, I think. Yes, there we go. Reload. Just wait a little bit. Ooh! Was it the Motion? It was that little medium tank which he shot. And he was lucky because it takes some getting used to lining up a shot like that, and he just dipped in right into the ground, and then this T92 E1 gets stuck. Give him a little nudge, yes, and he is free again. There is the VK, boom! That shot goes straight in, 672. That is a really nice roll. And if you've been keeping an eye on the shots that Cine Nomine has been shooting, he has been very, very effective in firing. All of his shots hit the target, penetrated, did damage. And he's not frontlining with the Borsig. There will be people saying, oh, he was just in the back and he was just sitting there and he hasn't lost a lot of health and he's been very lucky with his teammates and with the noob rats that drove in front of his gun. Yes, but look at the way he's positioning. Boom! There we go. Straight into the side of the Motion. And the Motion is cleared by the T92 E1. Which means it is a 3 versus 2. But, that's going to change. Hello, Kampfpanzer, do you want some of this? Yes, of course. Boom! Straight into the Kampfpanzer. 602 roll. And he is still on full health. And the longer he can stay full health, the longer he can whittle down the enemy towards becoming one-shots, the more of a chance he has against the enemies. And he's versus 2 tier 9 heavy tanks now. All they need to do is stick together, hit him twice with HE, and then he will be gone. Because the Borsig has a big gun, but it has no armor whatsoever. It can bounce the occasional shot, but it doesn't happen that often. And what you then have to do, being clutch light again, just becoming to be a bit clutch, is create distance. You do not want to sit in the town duking it out with heavy tanks, because they can then reload safely behind cover. You want to have them coming towards you. And Cinenomine has been very careful in the shooting, and then you get a skill called precision fire, and that does this. Boom! Max roll! Or maybe not a complete max roll, but at least a very good roll. And there it is. That's the one shot straight into him. He repairs his ammo rack. He can sustain maybe one more hit, bounce the occasional shot, hopefully, but yeah, he's whittled down the enemy. The VK4502B is a one-shot now, with AP, and even with heat. And that's the occasional bounce I was talking about. And then he can load the heat, load the heat through the lower plate, there we go. Lovely stuff. He's just been driving around in the Borsig, always in the thick of it, but never in danger. And yes, it's a sniper sniper metal, but what you gonna do? What you expect? He was a Borsig. He had no chance in the town against the Motion, against the VK, and against the Kampfpanzer. He drove this one to perfection, I think. And that little precision fire skill kicking in at the opportune moment, yes, that's of course a little bit of luck. But because he had been firing very carefully, penetrating all his shots, he made luck fall his way. And then the precision fire skill kicked in. And then we're going to look at this one, the last cheese ball. Again on Desert Sands. And this is this is more of a clutch game. Look at this. This is one shot. Hello, 49 years. That one's going to go in. Great stuff. And then we're going to put that shot in. 2 shots into the enemy. And this is another auto-reloading tank. As you can see, the prototypo standard via the tier 9 Italian medium tank with the auto-reloader. You can fire 3 shots in a very quickly succession and do a lot of damage to the enemy. Very good, very good. All you need to know, this tank has a great auto-reload. It is really mobile, but it doesn't have a lot of armor. But as long as you can do this, and then maneuver around, and then do this, yes, there we go, and then maneuver around, and just stop, and angle up the tank towards a hill, and then shoot him again, and then you get set on fire, and you burn, and you, yes, and then you're down to 32 hit points. I was gonna say, as long as you can do this, and spank him, and wank him, and just make sure they are getting killed, then this tank can be very powerful. But what you gonna do with 32 hit points? What you gonna do with 32 hit points? Just raise your hands. I'm gonna leave a poll up right there. Tell me if you would have gone in August Blazing YOLO Random style. If you would have just figured, oh, screw this. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna do as much damage as possible. I've got 32 hit points left. I'm gonna lose. Just click it. Yeah. There's not gonna happen anything now here, so you can take your time and then click on yes or no. Just be honest. Yeah. Have you clicked it? Top right. It's there, top right. Yeah, right. With that out of the way then, let's look at what the last cheeseball is going to do. And he's not going to do a lot now. Oh, Martin is just letting his teammates die. He should not do that. He should go in and help that poor Waffle. Yeah, but what's he going to do? That's an ISU 152. He is 32 health. Splash of 80 on the ground would kill him. Yeah, but he's letting his teammates die. Look at that. It's 3 versus 4 now. Yes, but now he's taking shots. Hello, KV5. Once, twice. There we go. And then he's gonna reload just in time. Shoot the VK45021. He is still reloading 1 shot in the magazine, and then get this shot in on the ISU. Yes! Misses. That's unfortunate. It's a 1 versus 3. He is playing this to near perfection. Maybe he could have gone in a bit earlier, but I mean, there's a tank on the cap. They would just have to bump into him. He splash on a building would have killed him. But that's the VK rushing in. Yes, tank cleared. He's spotted. Bing, and he's going to move away. And you can see what he was doing before. Just shoot and pull back behind that train rails already, anticipating he would get spotted. He did not get spotted. But now he has all the cards. There's 1 tank on the cap. It's either the Jagdtiger or the ISU 152. I'm not sure which one it is, because you can see that it's ticking the clock, but there are not 2 tanks on the cap. It's just going in tick, tick, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. If there's 2 tanks on the cap, it goes a little bit quicker. And now the tank has moved up. And that is unfortunate in one way, but very fortunate in the other way, because an ISU 152 and a Jagdtiger, they are fixed gun tank destroyers. They have only 1 dangerous end, which is the gun end. Get behind them, and they will have no chance against you. And if you can then meet one of them, and not just both of them at the same time, if you can meet just one of them, then you are having all the cards with you. Then you can do really nasty stuff, and that's the ISU 152 who realizes he's spotted because he's going to pull back, and then rather than sit still and let camo reset, he moves forward, goes unspotted, but he's still there. GG, nice one. That's 4 kills. Just the Jagdtiger left. He's gonna let his magazine fully reload. He's gonna sit here because the ISU might just tell the Jagdtiger, oh, you have to move now. He's in the desert. He's on the trains area. And then the Jagdtiger's thinking, I'm gonna go forward. I'm just gonna go forward. I'm gonna go into open areas. I know that Proto is probably on very low health. My teammates have told me, but I'll still chase him. I will chase him because I am a Jagdtiger, which means I'm a hunting tiger, and that means I have to hunt. Yes, mate, but you have only 1 dangerous end. This is a medium tank. That tank has better view range than you. It has 3 shots in the magazine. It has a turret, which means that it can stalk you. And you can see that Cheeseball is stalking the Jagd Tiger. He outspots him and he's closing in now. He's just getting closer and closer. He's driving this to perfection. Just stay on the side of the ridges and then go over here. Yes, yes, yes. Where is he? Hello! There you are. Oh, 1 shot. Aim for the drive wheel. 2 shots. Track him in place. 3 shots. There we go. Move around. Reload. 1 more shot. And how you like it like that? 3, 2, 1. Up the ass. Boom! 5 kills. 4,307 damage dealt. And this is not an ace game. This is not an ace. It's a first class only, quote unquote. But yes, this is what you have to do if you are on low health. Just stay away. A tank with 1 hit point is as dangerous as a tank with full hit points. And that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of this universe. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Catch you all on the next one tomorrow. Cheers, happy tanking, bye bye.